Curtis scrambled backward, his breath coming in panicked gasps, looking like a trapped rat. Mr. Miller, still dazed, started pushing himself up when Thomas turned back to him. Mr. Miller paled. You lay another hand on me, I'll call the cops. You'll go to jail for this." Thomas grabbed him by the collar and yanked him up, lifting him clean off the ground. "Shut up." Mr. Miller struggled, his legs kicking helplessly, his shoes tumbling off. "Let me go, you psycho." Thomas leaned in, his voice razor sharp. "I see now what you really are. Even if Natalie wanted to marry into your family, I would never allow it." Mr. Miller was shaking now, his bravado completely shattered. Thomas tightened his grip. "My daughter is smart, beautiful, and capable. She doesn't need your son. In fact, she's too good for him." His voice dropped lower, more dangerous. "You couldn't pay for a wedding, you couldn't buy them a house. And the moment you walked in here, you disrespected everything we gave them. You tracked dirt onto our floors, smoked in our rooms, and acted like we owed you something." He shoved Mr. Miller back, letting him drop to the floor like a discarded rag. "So let me make this clear, we're not giving you a damn thing. Now get out of my house." Mr. Miller, now trembling, nodded furiously. Thomas kicked his shoe toward him. "Pick it up and go." Mr. Miller scrambled to his feet, nearly tripping over himself as he ran toward the door. I crossed my arms, smirking. Look at him running off and leaving his wife and son behind. Mrs. Miller, still stunned, suddenly grabbed Curtis's arm and dragged him toward the exit. At the door, she couldn't resist one last parting shot. "You'll regret this. Curtis could have any woman he wants. Girls would line up for him. Your daughter will end up alone." I took a step forward and she bolted. As they rushed down the steps, one of them must have tripped, because suddenly all three of them went tumbling down the front stairs, arms and legs flailing. The loud thuds echoed across the driveway. Thomas sighed, shaking his head as he watched them groan on the pavement. "Serves them right." I had thought that once Natalie ended things with Curtis, she would finally be free of that family's nonsense and move on with her life. But clearly, I had underestimated just how low they were willing to sink. That evening, when Natalie came home from work, she was visibly upset. She didn't say a word, just walked in and set her bag down with a deep sigh. I frowned. "What's wrong?" Without a word, she handed me her phone. "He actually emailed me." Curtis. Natalie had already blocked him on every possible platform: calls, texts, social media. Yet somehow he had found a way to weasel back into her life. Thomas and I leaned in, scrolling through the email. The subject line was simple. "Natalie, since we've broken up, it's only fair that you pay me back what you owe." Thomas's eyebrows shot up. "You borrowed money from him?" Natalie let out a dry, humorless laugh. "Check the attachment." We clicked on the file and my blood pressure nearly doubled. It was a spreadsheet, a meticulously organized, itemized list of every single dollar